Last year's song still holding up. See the name now and they know what's up. Price hit the top and it's going up. I'm a trendsetter. Whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center. Hit it dead center. Yeah, trendsetter. Whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center. Hit it dead center.
B.O.D. Get the spell check, a fact check, and prevent errors going up. See the band level, jalapeno hot, y'all just red peppers. All y'all carbon copies, but I'm left center. And your shorty glitching on me like a text center. Hit it with a French tenor. Crazy wait until I do the next record. I leave head severed. I don't need to hit the bench ever. But if I do, I'm condo flights to Lufthansa. Already know who you people fans of. Call me Big Daddy in a big body wrangler. Call me Big Daddy Adam Sandler. Bullseye, aiming for a cottage with a poolside, full size.
Always showing up. Last year's song still holding up. See the name now and they know what's up. Price hit the top and it's going up. I'm a trendsetter. Whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center. Hit it dead center.
好了，各位线上的小伙伴，我们待会比赛开场的表演即将呈现给大家，请大家呢赶快加快你的脚步，找到你的位置上，准备来一起跟我们欣赏精彩的赛前表演。也先请双方两队的球员暂时停止赛前练习，我们来进行球赛的开场。麻烦两队的球员，谢谢。 好，请两边的队员也请工作人员帮我们引导一下，我们暂时停止赛前练习，谢谢。各位线上的球迷朋友，大家下午好！欢迎各位持续来到桃园巨蛋来欣赏桃园台北永丰云豹精彩的比赛。我是 DJ 阿奇，跟着大家，还有待会的Long Live 的电报女一起来迎接今天的比赛。希望大家可以大声的来帮我们加油，同时也有我们专业的 DJ 呢正南的团队来跟大家一起随着节奏来应援。 先把目光放在场中，马上呈现的其中的一个表演，为今天的比赛揭开序幕。欢迎 Long Live 歌手晶晶 ，Let's welcome。Hello，
大家下午好，我是Long Live的主播晶晶，账号是1584927。然后平常呢，我在接婚礼还有尾牙活动的主持兼歌手，很高兴可以在这里 带来精彩的表演，送给大家。这首歌曲《想和你看5月的晚霞》送给你们，谢谢。的公路越过漫漫河流， 起去兜风环游。时间它不会停留，把握每个路口，能牵手人行道以后。我们一起抵达远方，世界尽头你在走狗。想和你看5月的晚霞，6月日落，在一起许7月的流星，8月温柔，只愿等来的浪漫以及你。All about you。想和你看5月的晚霞，6月日落，在一起许7月的流星。8月温柔，只愿等来的浪漫以及你。All about you。时间它不会停留，把握每个路口，能牵手人行道以后。我们一起抵达远方，世界尽头你在走狗。想和你看5月的晚霞，6月日落，在一起许7月的流星，8月温柔，只愿等来的浪漫以及你。All about you。想和你看5月的晚霞，6月日落，在一起许7月的流星，8月温柔，只愿等来的浪漫以及你。All about you。想和你看5月的晚霞，6月日落，在一起许7月的流星，8月温柔，只愿等来的浪漫以及你。All about you。想和你看5月的晚霞，6月日落，在一起许7月的流星，8月温柔，只愿等来的浪漫以及你。All about you。想和你看5月的晚霞，送给大家，谢谢，谢谢。
谢谢好听的声音，同时也是乐团婚礼尾牙主持兼主唱，经历上百场活动演出经历的疗愈美声歌手晶晶带来的表演。紧接着，让我们欢迎百变女孩来感受一下她的魅力吧。有人说过她像早期的王心凌，让我们欢迎百变女孩狼 live 歌手明宇。
大家好，我是明宇，我的 ID 是401769，希望大家喜欢我今天的表演。Giving you a sugar rush, giving you a sugar rush。我绝对超乎你想象。Oh you， 这一秒最好要跟上。拜托微信定位方向，某个没坐标的地方，我会降落在你心上。Come to me, come to me， 哦，我的主场，现在开始，天天打卡。Come to me, come to me， 哦 ，baby， 整个世界都发烫 ，Sugar Rush can't stop， 甜蜜诱惑无法挡 ，Sugar Rush follow up。 句话，你怎么会脸红得像太阳？倒数开始，滴答滴响，要不要快一点投降？我会降落你身旁。Next to me， 快乐不散场，没人阻挡。Next to me，baby， 一切变得不一样。Sugar rush can't stop， 甜蜜诱惑无法挡。Sugar rush follow up， 占据你的目光，闪亮亮棉花糖，融化在你心上。Oh baby always be your sugar rush。Giving you a sugar rush, always be a sugar rush. Giving you a sugar rush. 有什么愿望？答案你快放。给自己个机会，慢慢想，慢慢讲。Sugar rush can't stop， 甜蜜诱惑无法挡。Sugar rush follow up， 占据你的目光，闪亮亮棉花糖，融化在我心上。Oh baby always be your sugar rush can't stop， 甜蜜诱惑无法挡。Sugar rush follow up， 占据你的目光，闪亮亮棉花糖，融化在你心上。Oh baby always be your sugar rush。Giving you a sugar rush, always be a sugar rush. Giving you a sugar rush. 谢谢。
谢谢唱跳动感演出的 Long Life 歌手明宇开场。Ladies and gentlemen， 我们的女孩来喽 ！Leopards Girls Long Life 电报女，电报甜心秀。 Life 电报女，谢谢女孩们。桃园台北永丰引爆与最强的直播平台 Long Life 直播一起打造主题日，也感谢大家在天冷时间依旧来到现场，感受我们的热情以及喜爱云豹的热力。2020年呢 ，Long Life 也成为全台唯一上市的直播公司，秉持了4大坚持，打造绿色的直播平台。同时呢，积极的鼓励年轻人透过才艺圆梦，重金造金。目前签约的直播主数量约有12000名，持续的成长迈进，也来跟我们云豹一起来本季的合作，也持续的来支持他们。同时现场也有几位贵宾来到球场来帮我们加油，先把掌声送给 Long Life 行销总监吴静怡总监，如果有在现场，也帮我们起身挥挥手，谢谢对我们的支持。也要欢迎 T1 联盟秘书长王志渠秘书长，谢谢。以及静电视的副总经理陈建勋副总经理，谢谢。好了，本场比赛即将来开始，先准备来介绍台南台钢猎鹰球员进场。台南台钢猎鹰3号古毛维江，12号胡凯翔。18号吴红星，21号吕冠廷，29号韩婕妤，68号张博胜，72号吕继儿，洋将 number 51 51号 Miko Rajak 米可。台南台钢猎鹰先发 number 4 4号李汉生，24号郭少杰，6号白萨，那么等地队33号 Willie Red 威力，以及 number 5号 Nicholas King 金恩。台南台钢猎鹰董事张博胜，总经理钱伟成，代理总教练林玉正 ，Head Coach 助理教练海外发展顾问 Coach Sean。现在我们球迷朋友们准备好了吗？把目光看向大荧幕。
Winning is not just a goal, it's my destiny. I will destroy your spears to achieve our glory. Let's go Leopards! And now number 0 0号后场微笑杀手，苏爱斗陈孝荣。快攻荒废的独门绝技，后场指挥官 number 1 1号郑文。Number 2
曾经入选澳洲国家队征战国际赛，人面杀手 Daniel Johnson。来自澳美族的狙击手，曾经上9颗3分球 ，Lucky 7 7号卢贤明。攻守两端的稳定输出 ，Number 10 10号蓝看老北小猪朱一座。Number 32 32号乡民的最爱，本土205长门32号吴佩佳。Number 82 80号护框使者，高度速度兼具刘元凯。And now Leopards starting five， 云豹先发。Number 12 10号亚运3对3金牌 ，AKA 选秀状元金牌特务林信冠。球风刁钻，外线精准，今年空位 AKA 选秀防年 ，Number 5 5号高兴文。攻守兼备的全能级战力，27 27号珍宝英雄黄胜。双十制造机 ，Number 41 41号 David Williams。然后在 NBA 11季4度入选明星赛，2度入选年度第2队，奥运金牌。得分能力最全面的 NBA 第1中锋 ，Ladies and Gentlemen，Number 15 15号黄蜂暴徒 Demarcus Cousins。桃园台北永丰云豹篮球队领队林彦哲、营运长严新书、代理总教练周建生、助理教练 GhostHawks、助理教练刘文和，双方球员场中握手示意，最后的热身时间。 又跟着节奏摆动起来了，酝酿一下我们待会看球的情绪。也欢迎坚强的我们的音乐操作者 DJ 盛南以及苏某，还有 DJ 阿奇呢，跟着大家一起陪伴云豹以及所有的球迷朋友，来进行每场比赛的应援，同时跟着 Long Life 电报女待会笑笑也会出来跟大家应援互动，跟着我们的节奏一起拿下主场比赛的胜利吧。 好，再一次的谢谢 Long Life 以及花园台啤永丰云豹呢，我们联手打造的主题周，在今天的赛前以及赛中的中场，还有比赛过后的赛后，都将会带来最精彩的电报秀。本期最香最火热的主题日将在无我修炼馆来登场。 也欢迎大家持续来陪伴我们到所有活动的结束，也给我们所有的电报女以及 Long Live 所有来到现场表演的歌手们最大的鼓励啦，以行动来支持他们。好，目光锁定在场上的舞台喽！我们要来欢迎 Long Life 电报女笑笑来跟大家一起应援的互动。
现场的球迷朋友们，大家下午好，我是电报女的笑笑。现在的时间呢，要请大家跟着我们跳应援曲，为台啤永丰云豹加油打气，好不好？哎，你们的声音在哪里？金牌区的朋友，好不好？ 你们的尖叫声越大，能量就越强。来哦，金牌区的朋友，尖叫声。好，有没有小朋友想要跟电报女一起跳应援曲的？可以举一下手。有没有小朋友？小查理。好，啊，如果小朋友要上舞台的话，要非常小心哦，不要摔倒了。好，老师，我们来第一首防守歌。 哎，手借我，双手借给我，绕2圈。哎，你们的毛巾应援板都可以举起来。哎，双手借给我，很好。来，我们紧接着下一首《挺我》。哎，老师，谢谢。双手借给我，哎，挺我，哎哎 ，Let's go。 双手借给我，挺我，云豹 ，Go！ 你的手在哪里？我要看到你的热情，双手借给我 ，Go！ 很好，来下一首，紧接着得分歌，然后等一下会一起喊出声音，呵，可以吗？金牌区的朋友可以吗？啊，微醺区的朋友在哪里？ 微醺区的朋友，双手借给我。来哦，再来对面的朋友，让我听到你们的尖叫声。对面的朋友太小声了，再一次哦，你们的尖叫声在哪里？非常好，紧接着下一首得分歌 ，Go！ 双手借给我，哎。 好，接下来的这一首歌应该是很多球迷朋友们都会的歌，攻击，下一句是什么？
啊，太小声了！来，攻击什么？好，会跳的球迷朋友们，帮我站起来好吗？站起来，站起来，一起跳。好，站起来哦！金牌区的朋友有人站起来喽。来，这边的朋友有没有想要一起跳我们的应援曲的？可以站起来。好，来哦，紧接着下一首，攻击飒飒 ，Go！ 哎，手接给我，哎，攻击飒飒，飒飒，微醺区的朋友，哎，一起说，海底有风云放，攻击飒飒，飒飒，攻击飒飒飒。好，这一首歌其实很简单，那我们要再一次哦，等一下攻击要用力喊出来，飒飒，带一点杀气，好吗？对面的朋友可以吗？对面的朋友尖叫声在哪里？哎，对面的朋友有来现场吗？对面的朋友尖叫声在哪里？好，攻击飒飒，再一次 ，Go！ 好，再攻击飒飒，攻击飒飒，哎，一起说，哎，海底有风云放，攻击飒飒，还有攻击飒飒飒。很好，接下来呢，因为今天是我们的女孩日嘛，把你们的周边商品有毛巾、有应援板，通通都举起来。如果没有的话，你的双手跟着摇摆就好了。OK， 紧接着下一首，然后女孩的毛巾、周边商品，通通都可以举起来哦，高高的举起来，让我们看到。来，老师音乐，全程戒备，哎 ，Go Go， 哎，双手用力摆动，哎，挥挥手，哎，往上跳，往上跳，哎，毛巾举起来，哎，桃园听我 fight to win， 全城戒备 fight to win， 桃园听我 fight to win。嘿，好，我看到微醺区的朋友都没有举起应援板跟毛巾，微醺区的朋友在哪里？微醺区的朋友最小声了，再一次，微醺区的朋友在哪里？好，我们再一次全程戒备，把你的应援板、毛巾或者双手借给我，好吗？来哦，老师再一次全程戒备。哎，来哦，双手对面的朋友，对面的朋友在哪里？挥挥手，哎，啊，用力举起来，哎，桃园听我 fight to win， 全城戒备 fight to win， 桃园听我 fight to win。很好，紧接着最后一首，老师音乐直接下，谢谢。一样双手借给我，跑起来，跑起来！哎，听我的引导，到底！哎，这边的双手在哪里？哎，听我的。
It's Sunday afternoon. We're bringing you T1 basketball live at Tainan Arena. The Taiwan Leopards host the Tainan TSG GhostHawks for Game 38. Today's game will conclude the first half of the season as we begin to start the Lunar New Year holiday. For our Mandarin viewers, 观众朋友你们好，欢迎收看英文转播。要听中文简单评的话，可以在以下找连接。My name is Taylor Chen. I am your play-by-play, and with me once again is Scotty D. Scotty D, what's up?
Happy to be sitting here at least one more time courtside with you, add color to these games. If the Leopards win, they can enter the Year of the Dragon with sole possession of first place, as they're currently a three-way tie for first.
That's right, it's the battle of the first place. Yesterday we caught quite an exciting game. The Aquas took the win and broke the Leopards' 6-game winning streak. They're continuing theirs with their now 5-game winning streak. Now DEA is just sitting pretty, just watching tonight's game. Maybe they'll be sitting at first. We shall find out. Mars is sitting at 5th, and we have the the Tainan GhostHawks now at their 6th-game losing streak. Now, this isn't their record, though, but take a look at points to tonight's game. Will the contract be renewed? I think that's what's on everyone's mind right now. Marcus Cousins is only here on what's called a 10-day contract or 4 games at home at the Leopards Stadium. Second point, GhostHawks restructured their import lineup. Now, we said goodbye to Samuel Zagara, the tallest Maltese, and we say hello to Willie Reed. Scotty D will have some notes on him coming afterwards. Now, our final point now, even though the Leopards players did not show up and show out last night, the highlight was our rookies, Li Xingquan and Gao Xingwei, scoring, accumulating 30 points. Taking a look at Marcus Cousins here, our NBA All-Star game notes his stats for the last 3 games, logging in 30 minutes, 19 points, 14 rebounds, 2 steals, and 5.6 assists.
I'm looking forward to seeing this totally new GhostHawks look. It's the first time I can say they actually look quick. They look quick. They don't have Big Sam and Big Sim slowing things down. Take a look at some of DeMarcus Cousins highlights here from his first few games here in Taiwan.
Now this is his debut. GhostHawks have had a chance to play against Cousins. Cousins didn't have quite the showing as Dwight Howard did, but again, you know, he arrived pretty late in the season, only coming in on a Thursday night, playing on Saturday. But taking a look at yesterday's highlights too.
See how the the Leopards bounce back after their first loss that we've seen with Cousins in the roster. Take a look at Cousins here getting ready.
Now, last night he scored 20 points, got 15 rebounds and 8 assists. Not bad at all. But like we mentioned before, Aquas was just tight and absolutely physical on Cousins. And take a look at the screen. Our newest import for the Tainan GhostHawks.
There's Sam.
Samuel Zagara is still here at the game, as well as we see Lassad Chroma. He is sitting out in today's game. Willie Reed recently signing, talking to Coach Sean Kilmartin, the conditioning coach, as well as the import coach for the GhostHawks.
Former Irish professional player, Coach Kilmartin. Giving Willie Reed.
This is my first time here, and I'm really excited to be here. The opportunity presented itself, and I was looking forward to it. Teammate of mine that I've known for a long time asked me to come, and I couldn't wait to be a part of this special organization. I think that my advantage is my athleticism. I think I bring a lot to this team as far as my energy, my effort, how I'm going to play when I get on the floor. It's showtime. It's always a challenge whenever you play against somebody of that caliber like DeMarcus. He's a former teammate of mine with the Sacramento Kings, so just being able to, just knowing him and being able to play against him again, it's going to be a fun challenge. So I look forward to it. It's going to take us as a collective unit, as a team, to be able to get this win.
Not a little bit of experience. He's got 152 games in the NBA under his belt, 5 points per game. He mentioned he played with Cousins, also played Nets, Heat, Clippers, Pistons. I'm looking forward to see this guy play here today.
Now we're going to be talking to Li Xingquan, talking about the loss in last night's game. He only made 1 of his 8 3-point shots. We're going to be talking about what did Senka tell the team into adjusting, and how are they going to guard Nick King.
Nick King matchup, that's going to be an issue without Chroma on the floor today. Who do you think is going to get that assignment trying to guard Nick King? It's going to be team defense from the Leopards on him. Take a look at Bruce.
其实我觉得三分球命中率这个部分是我们，因为昨天的比赛其实我们大家就是切入啊，在制造分球的空档、三分线空档其实都是有的，所以其实我们在进攻部分上没什么问题。重点就是我们昨天自己的命中率太低了。那我觉得这是我们球员自己需要去调整的地方，因为每个人可能刚好就是昨天。是基本上每个人都宕机的情况下，所以我们命中率其实蛮低的。那就是希望大家，包括自己，今天就是能赶快调整回来。我觉得当然防守上，我们最主要的重点当然就是金恩嘛，因为金恩他的个人能力加上他在场上团队的观念意识也都很好，所以他其实可以在猎鹰的部分帮助他们球队许多。那我觉得还有他们的新洋将嘛，那就是因为他可能也是第一次登场，我也还没看过他的比赛，所以就是还比较不熟悉他的打法。但当然就是我们当然是以防守为重嘛，因为我们像我们昨天就是海神 的命中率很高，所以变成说我们很多转换打不出来。那今天当然就是以防守为重，想办法把对方守住，抓到篮板，我们才办法打转换这样。
That's Lin Xinquan on the mic saying that they are making shots, but the percentages are not matching up to their normal self. Now, one person in particular, Xiaoan or Wayne, he definitely struggled, only scoring 4 points in last night's game and only trying for 8 shots. Now, mentioning Nick King, he is a well-rounded player, but they are unfamiliar with the new signing of Willie Reed. But Lin Xinquan mentioned that will be more defensive forward and try to adjust, making more of their shots today. Now, taking a look at a starting 5, we got Eason, Besa, Jay, Guo Shaojie, Nick King, as well as Willie Reed's debut. Now, on the Leopard side, a little bit of a curveball. Now, we got Gao Jingwei, Mouse, Lin Xinquan, Bruce, Huang Zhen, Timmy. This is going to be a second time starting in the game, and Devin Williams, as well as none other than DeMarcus Cousins.
Hopefully Bruce can bounce back from last night's game. Went 1 for 8 from downtown. His worst percentages from behind the three-point arc. Listening to the coach here, there's a look at Sam in street clothes. Large individual.
Now, Sim Bular has been absent. Sim Bular has been absent due to a torn ligament in his foot. Now, last weekend he did mention that he was willing to play for this weekend, but clearly better not to risk it before the New Year's. Now you see Xiaoan, he is on the roster, but he is not in uniform right now. Take a look, he had a pretty gnarly shoulder and neck strain, so even though he's on the roster, looks like he's not gonna play today.
Looks like he's got the Kinsey tape on his neck.
And like we mentioned before, Chroma will be sitting out in tonight's game. Now, we looked at the injury list earlier this week. They did say that he is going to be game by game. He did pull, I believe, it was a hamstring pull or a quad pull, so he did play last night. But tonight, we're going to see a different lineup for the
Daniel Johnson, the Australian professional who's played for many, many years. He's stepping in place as the third import for the Leopards.
That's right. He hasn't played since January 6th up against the Aquas.
I watched him warm up. He had a smooth jumper, very svelte, 6'11". So we get ready for tip-off here.
Now, you mentioned before Cousins and Reed has crossed paths before. I think the first time that they ever crossed paths was Cousins in the Pelicans and when Willie Reed was playing for the Miami Heat back in 2017.
Looking forward to this matchup we see on the screen right here. As she fumbles the ball. Well done.
You know, like I always say, sometimes just better off sticking to your day job.
She didn't have the catching the ball nails on today.
Very important. And we kick off game 38. Now once again, very different starting 5 for the Leopards. Timmy has only started 2 games this season as Nick King tries to go in, getting in the first shot. And there's Boogie Cousins to Williams.
First foul of the game. Devin Williams, very efficient yesterday, 5 for 6 from the floor. I think I want to get him more looks if I'm a Leopards coach today. A lot of the Devin Williams rebounding effort's been put in by DeMarcus Cousins, taking a lot of rebounds and points and minutes away from him. Good on the first. There's a look at Kiwi on the bench, still nursing that ankle injury sustained from the full weight of DeMarcus Cousins falling on it.
That was up against the Tainan GhostHawks last Saturday. He logs in with free throw shots.
Already much quicker, these GhostHawks getting down the floor.
Now we talk about them shuffling the system as DeMarcus Cousins takes the ball away, coming in for that dunk.
Squeaked it home.
Coming in hot with the first dunk of the game. We're talking about the GhostHawks having to restructure. Now earlier before they had their tower of terrors as Eason nails in the 3. Now earlier before they had Robert Upshaw III, Sim Bular, and Sam Nagara. They kept on being called La La Sen, the Triple Towers, as Gao Jingwei passes it on to Timmy. Now, unfortunately, when you have three bigs, it's pretty easy to figure out their strategy as Williams goes in for the jumper. Reed gets our rebound back to GhostHawks. And Willie Reed comes in for the N1.
Willie Reed's first touch in a GhostHawks uniform, 2 points. Already, see how much quicker they're getting down the floor? Totally new look GhostHawks. See DeMarcus' dunk here. Oof.
Not fast enough.
A little sluggish, dunk nonetheless.
You know, you gotta give it to Cousins. The foul's gotta give it to him. You gotta
Cold
give him
in here.
You gotta give him his glory. There's Willie Reed. Now, Scott, you mentioned Reed's way, his form of
He's got a flying elbow I watched, but if you know, he's been a professional basketball player with 152 games in the NBA experience. If it's working for him, keep shooting it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Gao Jingwei. He's gonna cut through the lane for that fadeaway shot. No good. But he still gets his rebound. No look pass out to Timmy for three, and it's good.
Timmy finds himself in the spot that he likes the best, that baseline three.
Oh, but
didn't get back on D.
Guo Shaojie comes through with the layup.
Timmy made that baseline three, but then his man beat him down the floor.
Guo Shaojie coming from the Xinju Pioneers. Leopards will be playing up against them for an exhibition game on the 30th as Williams tries to go in for the mid-range shot. Now that pass skips to the paint. Now for Ethan, blocked by Cousins. Do not pass go, do not collect 200.
Rarely do you get away with a block when you swing with that much intent. DeMarcus Cousins might have got that one clean. Let's take a look.
That you don't usually see from Cousins from the back. Oh my gosh.
If you're going to get blocked, you might as well get blocked by an NBA All-Star.
That was a volleyball smash right there. That's Cousins up against Nick King here.
Good move.
Gonna do one-on-one for the fadeaway. Ooh, swish, nothing but net there.
Seen that before. Got a bit of that dream shake, turn to the baseline. Smooth.
Nick King and Cousins having an exchange of words there. Besa finds Guo Shaojie. 3 seconds left to go. Nick King, hopefully he pays attention to the clock. Just off, that hits the iron. Back to Leopards. Passes it on to Nick King. That's going to be a turnover for the rookie. No look pass. Back to Besa. Lays it in.
Nice up and under from Besa, using the rim to protect himself from DeMarcus Cousins.
Now another changeup on the GhostHawks side. Sui Ching or Allen usually is the starting five, and Willie Reed blocks Cousins.
Great defense, Willie
Absolute
Reed.
denial, and here's another back-to-back block.
Mouse says, I got a block too.
Everybody wants the action.
We show that replay. Willie Reed here goes straight up. We show this replay first. Good block by Willie Reed. Mouse.
Gao Jingwei logs in the first block of today's game. Now Nick King has it on to Issa. Issa for his second three-point. Nope. As Gao Jingwei tries to cut through the lane, there's a foul called.
Somebody
on
touched
King.
him. Couple words with Nick King. Looks very friendly at this point.
Oh yeah, they're pretty chummy at this point. Unlike Kevin and Cousins in last night's game, not even a minute into the game, Kevin just was trying to drag Cousins down. The referee calls again.
Going the other way. That was their MO yesterday. Kind of get Cousins frazzled, make them uncomfortable, as they mentioned. See if Nick King can make him uncomfortable today. There's the Bruce. At first glance, looks like he was off the GhostHawks.
Still going to be Leopards possession. Now the shot clock is at
Off
5
his
seconds.
back. There's a highlight for you. That's embarrassing when that happens to you as a defender. You're always supposed to see the man and the basketball. Never lose sight of the basketball defenders. Watch this, DC. Off his backside. Oh boy. Did he get 2 feet in bounds is usually the problem there.
Got bamboozled right there.
1-2, he did. Put that on your highlight tape, Bruce. Sneaky.
This is going to be his 11th start this season. Mouse's 10th. Definitely in line to become Rookie of the Year. Nick King handles it on his own. Up against Ling Xinquan. Be a foul called on Ling Xinquan.
Different style Nick King this year for the GhostHawks. I like him out in space, running the point, running fast.
Eason finds Reed. Now to GhostHawks. Clock is running down. Besa coming in, drives through, finds Willie Reed, lays it in.
Besa sets the table for Willie Reed's second point, second basket.
I mean, this is a completely different GhostHawks team. Like you said, Scott, the pace is just so much
get
faster.
Back on defense now.
As Cousins for 3. Yes, sir, from the top. Leopards with a slight leg up, 15-12 right now. As Besa once again brings it to the paint, out of bounds. Got some subs as Milko Belitza comes in for Willie Reed.
Says he's got lots of nicknames, Big Milk. He likes to be called Belly. I like calling him Big Milk.
Big Milk is better. Belly is, it sounds too approachable and friendly.
Certain people don't need nicknames. Willie Reed, he doesn't need a nickname. That's
No,
a fun name to say.
that's a good
Willie
full
Reed.
name.
That's right. We got Daniel Johnson, DJ on the bench, waiting for him to come in as well.
It'll be the first time seeing Johnson play alongside with Cousins. Cousins for that fadeaway. And Williams gets the rebound, helps himself for 2.
Devin Williams' percentages are so high. All his looks are real close to the hoop. Strong big man.
Absolute black hole for rebounds. We'll probably see more of that today, as it's going to be GhostHawks possession still, as King draws a foul.
I like this double big look of Cousins and Williams. Nick King on the blow-by. Mouse with the token help.
Way out to Nick King at the top. Here's GhostHawks. 9 seconds left to go.
Big Milk.
Belitza hits the iron, back to Leopards.
You can hit that shot, Belitza. I was watching him warm up. Nice looking jumper.
Now they did sign him to be their perimeter shooter. All their center is not really their forte, so hopefully we'll see more of that. Devin Williams helps himself. Tries to get it in the second time, no good. Nick King skips it to number 72, Penguin in the game. And 3 for King, just shy. Hitting it in. That's a fast break for the Leopards. Lee Xinquan gets another and one.
Fancy footwork by Bruce. Looked like he might have had an extra step. Take a look at that replay.
Feeling himself here.
2. Oh, Got that fourth foot down. I think he made the layup. Nice layup, Bruce.
Must be the headband that's working for him. There's a TV timeout for you guys. 19-12 the score. Stay tuned for more T1 basketball. You don't want to miss this.
的拍拍扇，跟着老 Life 电报女一起摆动。来，拍拍扇拿起来，用力的拍打，声音最大声，礼物就往这边丢。来，举起你的双手，来要礼物的举起双手。
暂停，时间到。谢谢浪来电报女。
Take a look at Lei Xinquan here for the another and one.
Kind of just threw it up there, hoping for the best.
Yeah.
Just got that shot off before the fourth foot came down, the fourth step.
Well executed, worked out for him.
T-shirt cannons out again. I like to see that. One lady, she fired it into the first deck and hit someone very aggressively, and then received another tutorial.
Oh yeah.
From the T-shirt cannon operator.
You got to aim high. Those things have a lot of torque. As Gumao Weijia is in the game. Now we're seeing a little bit less minutes out of Gumao Weijia this season. Now the GhostHawks have signed 4 point guards. That's a mid-range shot missed by Nick King.
As Cousins brings the ball up the floor, setting up the offense.
Williams pops it back out to Cousins. Cousins at the baseline, coming in hot! Yes, sir! Another dunk for our NBA All-Star.
I was surprised he was so wide open.
I know. Well, that was when you could use a big like Samuel Degar at the paint. But you know what? GhostHawks need to fix something because they have their 6-game losing streak now. Like I mentioned before, this isn't their longest losing streak. As Lei Xinquan comes in for himself with a lay-in. He's coming in for revenge after last night's game. GhostHawks set the record in the losing streaks with 9 in the debut season, 2021-22 season. As Jay tries to go in for his own rebound, Williams snatches it right back. And quick passes. Timmy at the paint, stopped by Beliza. Now, Lei Xinquan for 3!
What a bounce back game so far for Bruce. Timeout, GhostHawks find themselves in a hole.
Back to back. He is not here to play as a timeout is called on the GhostHawks side. Distancing themselves in that lead. 26-12 is the score right now. Take a look at that once again. Cousins coming in with that single hand smash.
我们现在个人防守跟退防都太慢，你全部都被他做转换。第一个，高级委会要防球。
Dominic says doing here， 他试着要去做很多挡人，所以帮忙们可以再看一下，可以看一下 ，OK 吗？好，不要让他有太多伤的。第二个，他旁边在做动作的情况之下，我踩3脚，对不对？他开始偷溜，所以要看，不要只有看。
那个谁，你跟他换一下。交。这个，对你。
DeMarcus is the king of this court. What it says?
Yeah.
Well done.
GhostHawks interim head coach Ling Yuzhen. Now we hear that he won't be head coach for long, as we did see a foreign coach in the midst of the crowd.
You sniffed him out and went and talked to him.
We sure did. I'll explain a little bit more about this mysterious figure, as DeMarcus Cousins is out and we have Daniel Johnson in.
First look at Daniel Johnson for me.
Weija tries to find Willie Reed, but Penguin tries to go in for the shot. Johnson having extensive experience in the NBL, the Australian Basketball League, as well as playing in the B League in Japan. Williams is denied by Reed.
Beats him up high, Willie Reed.
Ooh, the ball gets tussled around. It's between Sunway and Alex, number 29 on the GhostHawks.
Thought we were going to see our first dunk from Devin Williams. Willie Reed says not today.
Ooh, single-handedly stopped Williams in his tracks.
Good looking block from Willie Reed.
Now we're going to have some jump ball action between 29 Alex and number 1 Sunway. That was pretty early on seeing Sunway.
As they're wiping some effort off the floor.
Effort, oof. Willie Reed gets that shot. Pretty early on to see Alex. Belitza gets the Australian. Now he's pushing through. Push through that contact, getting an and one.
Big Milk fired up. Took that one strong, protected the ball with his strong hand. See if he gets the and one completed.
I think Reed was more excited than Belitza.
Gets that strong hand up to protect the ball. Pros move. Nice take from Belitza.
Standing at 208, gets his and one. Vouching way up against Weija, finds Williams, stopped by Reed once again.
Another block for Reed.
Block City today.
He's got some length.
Yeah, definitely. He's standing at
6'11", but his arms are very long for 6'11".
Yeah, very lanky. Weija for three, swishes it in.
Chin music from Gumao. Got that part so crispy his hair today. Shout out to his gel.
Yeah, he had a complete military service during his offseason, so he had a buzz cut for quite some time.
He was in the military in the offseason? Only in Taiwan.
Quen off the mark. As Gao comes in up against Penguin for last-ditch effort shot. Williams gets that rebound, brings it through. There we go. Well, Cousins not around. We got the black hole that is Williams. Now Leopards ball back. A lasers in at Sunway to Daniel Johnson for the alley-oop! Woo! One-hander for Devin Williams.
Nice pass from DJ to Devin Williams for the alley-oop. Import-to-import violence.
Very, very violent now. Ball goes out of bounds. Take a look.
Nice outlet pass from maximum effort Jungwei up top.
That was a quarterback throw, or a
DJ
baseball throw.
Puts it right where Devin Williams wanted it.
Number 0, Chen Xiaorong Smile in the game. Another special chance to see him play in the first quarter. Willie Reed.
Willie Reed
Blocks
with the
it in.
baseline and a smile.
Nice to see some OG Leopards on the court today. Devin Williams pulls through for 2. Smile tries to deflect that pass. That ball goes out of bounds.
Smile at Jungwei. OG Leopards getting some first half love today.
Sunway, longtime veteran in Taiwanese basketball. Now here's Quen at the baseline. A smile for 3, just off the mark. win, but Leopards quickly coming back to defense.
Foul on the entry pass on Daniel Johnson. Good matchup, Big Milk and DJ there. Similar styles. Take a look at our Serbian League champion, Milko Belica. With Bruce subbed off and Cousins in. Take a look at Chu.
Doing Zong in the game now. Timmy only logging in a couple of minutes now. We got a bunch of new Leopards on court. There's Belica's first free throw in.
Generous rotations today for the Leopards. Only a 10-point lead.
I mean, they sure got a ways away for the next game. They're not playing until late February. Every team will get 5 weeks off during the Lunar New Year holiday. Next game won't be coming up until February 18th. I believe it was the Taipei Mars up against the Kaohsiung Aquas. Cousins hands it off to Chen Xiaorong. Now at the baseline is Du Yunzong. Now he's stuck. Solid defense by Besa at the paint. Now it's Dunway. 4 seconds left to go. Makes a spin move for that mid-range shot. Reed brings it back to GhostHawks. Now it's Besa. Tries to find Reed in the midst of that chaos. Chen Xiaolong brings it back. Finds Cousins, and there's a foul drawn by Cousins on number 6, Besa.
Willie Reed protecting the hoop there. Everyone's scared to go up against Willie Reed. Cousins might have got scratched. Hard foul, make him make 2 at the free throw line. This is the first.
Here's the iron there.
It is cold in here. See him blowing his hands. Got the heater out today.
He did mention that it was pretty cold in the stadium last night, but he also then quickly said, but that's not an excuse.
Nice.
But it's very nice of him to say that Taiwan is cold. You don't really hear that very often.
Give it time.
From an American.
Very rarely do you say Taiwan is cold. It is 3 weeks.
Welcome to Taiwan. Temperatures have been hitting about 10 to 15 degrees Celsius here.
With no central heating inside your house, 13 degrees is cold.
No such thing as 1 second to go. That's the end of the first quarter.
Exciting first quarter. Some new look GhostHawks.
Absolutely. It's been quite exciting to see the changes that the GhostHawks have made with their new import, especially with the new signing of Willie Reed and the new player on the block, Daniel Johnson. Now we'll be back after the commercial break. Scores 31 to 21. Stay tuned for more T1 basketball here at Taiwan Arena.
谢谢狼 Live 以及笑笑。
Take a look at Li Xiquan being quite clever here, and he's locked in double digits already, 10 points in the first quarter.
Bounce back game for Bruce.
Literally, 10 points making for this 5 field goal shots, 2 rebounds.
Leading all scores. As we heard from the Leopards dancers in the Ding Ding song, which I'm not a big fan of the Ding 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 song, Taylor.
We've been hearing that
I've been hearing it in my sleep. Oh, anyways, let's move on.
Not a good sign.
It's a tough contrast from DJ Afro to the Ding Ding song.
You know, trying to make it more family friendly. I don't know.
What age group is the Ding? Is that baby? Anyway, let's move on.
Anyways,
Cousins.
We stick to our day job as Cousins. Double team now by Reed and King. Passes it on to Gao Jingwei. It's off the mark there. Nick King coming in hot, lays it in, rolls into the hoop.
That's right, like Nick King. Attacking the rim, getting fouled or making buckets.
I think they were definitely lacking in their game up against the Mars. The import totals, Mars got 70 points. GhostHawks only logged in 43 combined. And Boogie Cousins at the top for 3. Gubawe Jack gets the rebound back to GhostHawks side. Nick King pushes through, draws a foul on Cousins once again.
More aggressive Nick King out of that timeout. Take a look. Right into him. Bruce has got to make a decision. Try to take a charge, get out of the way.
They're gonna give Cousins a tee for that play.
Finally, Cousins tee. Cousins has racked up over $1.1 million US in fines for technical fouls.
Considering his track record, that's pretty good that he's only gotten a tee in his potentially final game.
I'm pretty sure tees are free here in the T1 League.
Well, he was giving away tees the other day at that tee shop.
Nice. What other tee puns can we have? You can hear them talking so clearly. Everybody on my team knows that was a foul.
0 for 2. Well, not 0 for 2. Could get his last one in. Now, we were joking around yesterday saying Coach Joyce doesn't have a microphone, he doesn't have a mic pack on, but we can hear him. But turns out he does have a mic.
He is mic'd up.
Yeah.
He is mic'd up. Shout out to Brendan Joyce.
DeMarcus Cousins tries to go around, but there's Willie Reed, and here's 2 for 3. That rolls out. Gumaweja for that shot. Once again, it's quite a change of pace for the GhostHawks. Now, Willie Reed does stand tall at 212, but he is definitely a lot faster and a lot
He's got more gas
tough.
left in terms of not being winded after running down the court 2 times.
Just hits. Daniel Johnson. Kano Gumaweja. Quick pass back out to the baseline. Here's Eason.
Good ball movement, couldn't get that 3 to fall.
Cousins for 3, and woo, makes it in.
Nick King daring him to shoot. Cousins shoots.
If you can't drive into the paint where Willie is, I mean, you might as well shoot from the outside. Base it to Reed. Now it's Reed up against Cousins. Rolls out of the rim. DJ quickly bringing it back to Leopards. Blocked by Guma Weijia.
2-on-1, embarrassing turnover for DJ.
Oh, big yikes there. Guma Weijia tries to find Willie Ray. Now Leopards brings it back. Here's Cousins bringing it back.
Around the back.
Oh, out. Samar, the Mongolian.
Okie doke. DeMarcus Cousins around the back.
Look at him. Only in Taiwan will you see DeMarcus Cousins.
Running a 3-on-2 break around the back.
Chu committing that foul. And just like that, Chu comes out. Li Xinquan Bruce coming in. Now here we have 68 on the GhostHawks team, Zhang Guosen.
English name?
No English name, we'll just call him Chang.
Okay. Welcome, Chang.
Had recently signed with the GhostHawks during the off-season. As Eason finds Nick King. Nick King for three. No good, but there's a putback by Eason.
Keeps it alive. Willie Reed all over the rim and their rim area. GhostHawks looking lengthy and fast now.
GhostHawks call for a timeout here. Scores 38-26. See what adjustments we'll have as we see Marcus Cousins for three at the top. We're back here live, Tainan Arena. Some bunch of Cousins jerseys here throughout the stadium.
I liked one kid, he brought a Cousins Clippers towel, but Cousins not signing too many stuff. Got Willie Reed to sign it instead, because Willie Reed also played for the Clippers.
Take a look here, taking his time. Cousins logging in 14 points and 2 steals in today's game so far.
Some vintage Cousins today. Spin move.
Ooh, nice assist by Cousins, but Gao Jingwei couldn't execute. Here's Nick King by himself under the basket, tries to get the rebound. Cousins gets it back. Nick Guosen eyeing Cousins. Zhang Guosen, excuse me, as DJ goes in for three, that's short. Nick goes for the shot.
And someone is on the ground in front of us here. Is that Willie Reed?
Yes, sir.
He went down hard, and it's not good. Oh, boy. That does not look good, folks. Hopefully he's okay. I think he might have knocked himself out. Let's get some medical staff over to take a look. See what happened. I think if you watch him right there, he just kind of loses consciousness.
I would say he should have stayed on the floor for another minute. give him some more time laying there.
I didn't actually see what happened to him coming down the court. It did look like he lost consciousness.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's okay. Scary scene here in Taiwan.
You sure? Hey, man. Bill's matter more than any of this.
Cousins checking in on Reed. Looks like he didn't hurt himself in terms of any ligaments, but he'll be checking on his head, making sure he doesn't have a concussion.
As the camera goes to Mount Sam, he's not available if Willie Reed's hurt, for you folks. Let's see, it's right there, and he just possibly.
He doesn't even trip on Johnson.
You know, you stand up too fast. Sometimes you go black and you lose. Oof.
One of those things that we can't even
I am not a doctor, but those kind of fall downs there could be something internal. Again, not a doctor, speculating. Seems okay.
We can only make assumptions. I mean, it's unfortunate to see players get injuries, unnecessary injuries. Now, Cooper also kind of suffered what we think is a ACL injury in last night's game. Take a look at this, even more slow-mo, apparently.
Daniel Johnson doesn't hit him, at least not in that clip.
No contact whatsoever.
And he was out, and what looked to be out.
Now this is bringing a major delay in the gameplay right here. 7 minutes, 36 seconds left in the game.
Really read on the floor there. Good to see him okay answering questions on the bench. Ask him where he is. Hopefully that's not the end of Willie Reed today. Let's take a look at Coach Kilmartin. Former Irish professional basketball player, and there's our Quebec coach. Did some digging on him, never quite played, tried out for Laval, didn't make the team, entered coaching right away. Coach Saint Foy, and was a youth league head coach of the year in Quebec. That's Charles Dubé-Bras. My French for you. Still having a conference, making sure Willie Reed's okay. They're going to resume play now.
Really dragging it out. Maybe this will change the pace for the Leopards here. Eason to Belitza. Tough defense on Lee Shu-Kwan, but here's Nick King. He finds Belitza at the paint. Now here's Williams and Chen Xiaorong blocked.
Just couldn't finish.
Gao Jingwei finds Lee Shu-Kwan. And here's Boogie Cousins for three. Who's gonna get that rebound this time around? It's Eason. Now it's Besa bringing it back. Now it's a skip and a hop to Zhang Guosen. It's a lot of effort on the GhostHawks side, but Leopards just like that brings it back. Again, just upping the defense in today's game.
Besa called for the foul as Cousins tried to walk around him. Show that replay. Besa, watch this. Cousins tried to go around him and Besa said no. Tangled up, a la Kevin Hu. Look at that, right down in there. Cousins like, no man, you can't touch me, that's a foul.
3 fouls already on Besa. Lee Shu-Kwan tries to find Williams. Besa gets a cookie off of him. Now Nick King for 3.
Nick King has got to get something going.
And there's a quarterback shot by Cousins, and here's Xiaorong. Can't quite pull through. Nice effort though. Cousins already ready here on the defense.
Nick King with the crossover, still can't find the bottom of the hoop.
No dice there. King is shooting blanks, but at least he's still making an effort and trying to make those shots as Williams.
Nick King's shots are going to start to fall. Mouse in the house
tries
battling.
to get one in, and here's a
Belitza!
West Coast shot.
Big milk, the big dunk.
38-28 to score. Just over halfway through in the quarter. Cousins gets it to Williams, double team by Besa and King. King and Belitza here on the court. Willie Reed gonna see if he's doing okay later on. Might get another chance to see him. We'll see. We'll find out. Kuan drives it to the lane. Quick turnaround. Number 18 logged into the game. He's alone at the paint, rolling up against Galjingwei. Couldn't get through. Gets his rebound, comes back up to Belitza. Lots of chances for the GhostHawks, finally making it through with the fourth shot.
Soft touch inside from the Serbian big man.
Number 18, Wu Hongxing, 34 years old, signed with the GhostHawks back in 2022. It's going to be Leopards' possession. It's a foul on Nick King. Chen Xiaorong's smile coming off the court, and Timmy back in. And here's Boogie for three. Once again, just off the mark, but Williams at the paint for the rebound. Coming in, blocked by number 18, Wu Hongxing.
Devin Williams, where you want to be for a big man. Getting offensive boards, getting to the free throw line. Taking a look over here at Willie Reed, he does look okay. Shout out to his wife Jasmine, your husband's okay. His four boys are back home in Orlando watching this game. That could have been a scary moment if that's your dad. Nathaniel, happy birthday yesterday. Your dad's okay. Shout out to Nicholas, Noah, and Nazir as well. Hopefully your dad will see him again today. As we take a look at Devin Williams on the free throw line. Big shoulders.
He's logged in 11 rebounds so far. It's his first free throw shot.
When a big man doesn't drift out to the three-point line like most of these big men do, you can swallow a lot of rebounds, surprisingly. How many of these guys aren't that big?
There. 10-point lead for the Leopards. Keeping the ball outside of the perimeter, and now it's Besa up against Timmy. They're burning that clock down. 5 seconds left to go. It's Belitza up against Cousins and pulls through with a lay-in.
Belitza puts the ball on the floor. I like that look, Belitza. Might have to give him a more appropriate big nickname than Big Milk if he starts driving to the hoop like that.
There's Williams for two.
A three-point. Is it a three or is it two?
It was a two for Williams. Been seeing a little bit more of that this weekend. Ball rolls out of King's hands.
Gonna get Cousins on the foul, reach in. Or what they call it on Williams. It was on DeMarcus. Check back up there. Either way, DeMarcus Cousins not in foul trouble. We'll see a lot of him today. Hopefully not his last game.
He's racked in 14 points, 3 rebounds, now has 3 personal fouls. As Eason pump fakes it, passes out to the perimeter, but Timmy steals it out of the GhostHawks' hand. Lee Shun-Kwan behind the back, and here's Williams for 2. Back-to-back field goal shots for the Ohio native.
Showtime, Bruce.
King for the fadeaway. Once again, he's kind of cold in this game. Galjingwei finds Boogie Cousins at the paint. Just like that, King brings it back, hoping to redeem himself. Simon back and forth. And Belitza, now his fadeaway. in and out of that basket. Cousins slowly coming back. Skulking way. He finds Williams now at the baseline for three. Off the mark there. King, once again, getting the rebound and bringing it back on the GhostHawks side. Nice assist as Besa lays it in.
Big King pushes the ball, not giving the Leopards a chance to set up on defense.
Yeah, if he's not getting those shots in, it's a better idea if he passes it on to one of his other teammates. Now it's just one-on-one Boogie up against Belitza. Draws a foul, there's an and one.
Did they call the continuation and one? I think it might have been on the floor before the foul. One shot, they will give it to him. Belitza touched him here. Yeah, that's a foul. You can't hug him, Big Milk. Back to Big Milk.
Just trying to be friendly. Eason skipping it to Besa all alone. Oh, couldn't make it through. Had all the time, but here's Lin Xinquan. There's a high vertical jump by Besa, bringing it ball back. Here's Eason for three.
No numbers on that three by Eason. You got to make that basket, or you got to wait for your team.
1.5 minutes left. Williams slowly coming back to Leopards side. Just a lot of movement on both ends. Now Galjingwei coming in through the lane. Tries to skip it to Williams. Ball's getting slipped around. Back and forth between GhostHawks and Leopards. Leopards still have possession. And here's Williams.
That extends the Leopards lead to 15. GhostHawks want a timeout. 1 minute, 4 seconds left here in the first half.
Might as well use that final timeout with 1 minute, 4 seconds left to go. Here's Cousins and Williams kicking. 49-34 is the score. That tussle earlier, right before the timeout called by the GhostHawks coach.
Want to see Devin Williams. Devin Williams rip that rim off. This is your home court. You got to throw that down, big man.
I think you might be afraid that he'll pull a Sim Bullard where he nearly breaks the boot down.
Sometimes players have injuries on their hands. They don't want to dunk.
那这样打下去，都是一直在做转换，你们会更累。然后节奏控制一下，如果快几次之后慢，稍微慢一下，大家调整一下。OK， 打个低位球不会随便打后时系列，后半也可以。
With the rain there being attended to by some medical staff.
他那个在下档你要换吗？
You see the medical staff here taking his blood pressure, making sure everything's okay. Very responsible T1 League. Especially in a situation where there was no real impact or injury that looked like would cause him to fall down like that.
We start off again, less than a minute to go. There's a foul called on Timmy.
Foul, trying to stop Big Milk coming across the key on Daniel Johnson. You are allowed to bump them as they come through the key, but you can't completely impede their progress, which has happened a few times today.
Belitza once again at the charity stripe. GhostHawks short of one import player. Willie Reed still on the side. After a very mysterious fall.
And almost seemed to lose consciousness.
Yeah.
He's okay now. Belitza puts in his 11th point.
Gao Jingwei and Wu Mao Weijia coming in, thanks to that screen, pulls through for 2.
Teardrop up high for Mouse. Seen a lot of that. I like his game for a rookie.
There's one more possession left. This timer has...
Oh, we lost some power here.
We lost power here. The giant LED screen went off, as well as the shot clock above the hoops.
Hope it's not my heater I plugged in under the table here.
Might be that. It's nothing else but this tiny little heater under our desk right now.
It is cool in here.
Gymnasium feels significantly darker after the LED screen went out.
Just in case, I am going to turn off the heater.
It's a big hold off considering there's only 19 seconds left in the game.
The screen come back on. Let's see if I turn the heater on. It happens again. Oh, we're okay.
Now the screen is back on, but it's only part of it. Oh. Well, viewers can't see it, but what we're seeing live in person is the giant LED screens behind the players completely blacked out now.
And now the players are playing in reverse. What is happening? Get this sorted out.
Apologize to our viewers online. There's some technical difficulties here at Taiwan Arena. The score is 51-35. We are about to conclude the first half of the game. It's another pretty big stop or timeout for both sides, icing the game.
I wonder what the protocol is. This go flip some switches in the back, possibly a backup battery. The shot clocks are still on. 4.7 seconds to go. Teammates over here checking on Willie Reed. Scary fall. Conscious, talking to players. Looks completely fine, but I'm not a doctor.
Yeah, I mean, just because you look fine immediately after doesn't mean that you shouldn't get a checkup like an MRI or whatnot.
Certain protocols.
I think that is definitely something that the Taiwan medical system lacks here. I hear a lot of import players, they say that they do love playing here, but medical team could use some room for improvement.
I think I also see Cousins' trainer over here checking on him. This little guy.
Hey, don't call him little.
That's right. This person over there.
Just regular size, maybe little compared to Sim Bular, but take a look at his screen right here. See the moment when it stopped. Everybody was hesitating. Even Gu Mao Weijia stopped for a little bit, hesitated. Now look at the screen, 19.27 seconds. The clock kind of froze a little bit.
Oh, yes. The referees try to figure out how much time to put back on the clock.
Now,
you watch Daniel Johnson there, the hands behind his back. Referee's not going to call you for a foul there.
Take a look at that moment. You see the top left of the screen that you're seeing, viewers, the LED screen completely blacking out. That is what we saw here.
See Daniel Johnson here playing the referees. I'm not touching anyone. My hands are behind my back defense.
I'm not touching.
That is, you're playing with 2 fouls defense. Possibly 3. We got here. Big delay.
Right now, the referees are probably checking to see what the time should be readjusted at.
These players are standing around this cold gym.
It's not a good idea.
So you start pulling muscles and tearing things. And we're ready.
I'll have to ask the Plus League side if there has ever been any technical difficulties here at Taiwan Arena. This is the first year that the Leopards play here. They've switched stadiums 3 times. It's quite a record. Their first year was at Zhongren Christian Dashi, and the second year at NTSU 15,000 capacity, where we saw Dwight Howard's debut. And here we go. We're at Taiwan Arena, about to start off, I believe.
See if we can finish these 19 seconds. As we put 9.9 on the shot clock. As players continue to stand around in the cold.
Now off the screen, we see Willie Reed walking back to the locker rooms. 18 seconds left to go. We're kicking it off here. Gu Mao Weijia once again with the possession. Pops out to Belitza. Belitza at the top for 3. ricochets. King tries to get the rebound, comes through, fade away, shots in.
Makes his highest degree of difficulty shot today. Maybe that'll get him going.
Maybe that will work for him as Gouging Wei tries to get a buzzer beater shot in, but
King's holding his hand. I thought he might have stubbed it.
well, that's one way to conclude the first half of this game, Game 36 at Taiwan Arena, our last game before we kick off the new year. 51-37 is the score right now. Let's hope Willie Reed is okay, but in the meantime, we're going to take a really quick break. Stay tuned for more T1 basketball.
休息的时间，先来上场第一个表演，欢迎舞蹈贺喜年的《Long Life 电报女》，精心设计的演出呈现给现场所有的球迷朋友。
好像我还是不要进去。
Leopards girl, are you ready? Who got the power to you?
Check it out, Joe.
掌声送给我们的Long Life 电报女别墅新仔，用动感奇香的舞蹈演出呈现给各位喽。 好了，紧张、刺激、好看的比赛，在中场的时间，要欢迎到 Long Life 电报女艾龙来抽出10位幸运的球迷朋友，要来送给他呢给我们的球迷朋友艾龙的签名写真书。那也先请艾龙跟大家问好一下，同时也介绍一下你的这本写真书。
Hello， 大家好，我是艾荣。那我也来祝大家龙年行大运，新的一年呢都可以笑容满面。
Live here at Taiwan Arena, we are in the midst of a halftime break. Taking a look at our screen are our Chinese broadcasters, Taylor Chen and Scotty D on the English broadcast side. Now, it's been a pretty interesting game. Score 51-37. Now, the rookie of the Leopards, he's coming in hot, strong start. Thanks to Bruce, Lin Xinquan. Starting off strong, starting with 10 points in the first quarter. Now he's been a little bit more quiet in the second quarter, but DeMarcus Cousins and Devin Williams carrying the team, scoring accumulated 15 points together in the second quarter.
GhostHawks are lucky to be only down by this much, with Nick King going 0 for 5 from downtown. They're only shooting 15% from 3, but Leopards aren't that much better at 26%. Not a great shooting display from deep.
As we mentioned before, Lin Xinquan pretty quiet, logging in 0 points in the second quarter. But you know what? Good news is they've committed a lot less turnovers in today's game, only 3 as opposed to the GhostHawks making 7.
We lost Willie Reed in that first half, but in his limited minutes, 13 minutes, he racked up 2 blocks, 7 points, and 6 rebounds. Hopefully we can see some of him in the second half. The GhostHawks are going to beat him.
He really brought fresh air for the team. I mean, this has only been his first game, but he came in hot. He's blocking shots. He was quick on his feet, but you know, a mysterious and nearly dangerous ball occurred early on.
When they lost Sam the Mountain, I thought they'd lose some of that big inside presence, but Willie Reed picking it up nicely and with a little more quickness. Devin Williams, huge first half. 16 points, 13 rebounds, double-double machine.
Stay tuned for more halftime performance here. We'll be right back with more basketball.
时间都暂停，全都只是因为你决定，你是心中唯一，说再见来不及，看不了公道惋惜，来不及。谢谢大家，我是齐修。
谢谢好听的声音，为齐修，大家也可以来多多关注。
Take a look at our halftime stats for DeMarcus Cousins. 10 minutes, 17 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals.
Very efficient for 10 minutes. 17 points, 10 minutes. Get him the basketball.
How lucky are we to be able to see him getting in, how many was it? 2 dunks in this game so far?
Hopefully not his final game here in Taiwan.
We'll have to see about that. Score 51-37. Now, we mentioned before, Leopards aren't making as many shots, but definitely a huge improvement compared to last night. 39% versus GhostHawks 31. 3-pointers, 26 for the Leopards, 15 respectively on the GhostHawks side. Now, with the rebounds, about the same for both sides. Assists, Leopards take it over the GhostHawks. Now our score leaders, we have Belitza, 11 points, Willie Reed, 7, Eason, 5, King, 5, and Besa, 4. Now on the Leopard side, Cousins, 17, Devin Williams, 16, Ling Xingquan, Bruce, 10, Johnson, Daniel Johnson, 3, and Timmy, 3 as well.
Now Nick King averaging 26 points a game. We're going to see him have a better second half here. Came out kind of cold to start the game. So we can see the beer cases VIPs in the screen. Love the beer case VIP.
Yeah, what's interesting is the Leopards actually rearranged the seating. So earlier on, the players actually sat in front of the yellow crates. Yeah, but they decided to switch it so that their backs are facing the giant LED screen. So if you guys missed it, we had a huge technical difficulty earlier on. The LED screen went off, the shot clock blacked out. A little chaotic here at Taiwan Arena.
Taiwan able to figure out the technical difficulties quite fast.
Relatively quickly, yeah, you're right.
Gotta love Taiwan. Speaking of Taiwan, coming on the train today, I was telling you about that fight I witnessed on the train. Oh, they're one of the reasons why people ask, why do you still live in Taiwan? There was a fight on the train. I put my headphones down, and it was 2 people arguing over who was going to give the old woman their chair. At which point I felt guilty for still sitting down, and I didn't want to get into the argument, third man in.
My kind of fights on public transportation are more like the knife fights and screaming matches in San Francisco. So definitely nice to hear that people are fighting to give seats to the elderly.
It's been a while since I've taken the slow train. I got out here from Taipei about, I would say, an hour commute for 37 NT, which is just over $2 US to take a train and a bicycle to get here.
We talked to a lot of the import players, and whenever they're here, or players that have been here for a couple years, they're like, yeah, money's like monopoly money to them. Everything is just so affordable, which is fantastic, amazing for them. But, you know, you have to remember, like, the salary for local Taiwanese, it's considerably low, so way of living is going to match up.
Would like to see this played.
Well, we're about to conclude the halftime break. We had a couple of pretty neat halftime performances.
Always a few halftime performances, high production value in the T1 League. We have 4 to 5. It's about it's a concert, and then a basketball game kind of breaks out every now and then.
Well, we mentioned before the Taiwan Taiwan Beer Leopards, they have a collaboration with Live. Sorry for yesterday's correction. I said 17 Live. It's Live today. So they had a lot of performances from artists from that streaming platform. Take a look at some of DeMarcus Cousins' highlights.
Squeaky dunk. Just got it over.
Started off early. This is coming from the first quarter. There we go. And that's the second quarter. Gonna help himself with that three-point shot.
Found himself way too open on the baseline.
Wide open. That was like the Red Sea.
Around the back.
Why not? Why not do that? I mean, once again, we mentioned he is on a short-term contract, so this game might be the determining factor for him to stay or go, move on to bigger, better things potentially, or, you know, maybe he's sentimental as we kick off the second half of the game 38. Now, for the first time, we're seeing number 21, Timmy on the court for the GhostHawks. Easton at the baseline for a three.
He starts every half with a three-point shot made.
Yeah, starting. Why not? Start off strong.
2 games of his so far, that's his MO. Baseline to start, should miss his next one if it's playing out the same.
We're still seeing Gao Jingwei once again starting the second half. Coming in, no good at that shot, but Leopards will still have possession as Belitza gets the
Belitza
foul.
was trying to hold him down. Do what you can, but don't get caught. Belitza's gonna grab him. Yeah, hook, chicken winged him. I've done that.
Literally.
That's what it's called, the chicken wing.
Yep. It's a pretty accurate description as a bounce pass to Timmy. Too fast for Nick King there. Now, we mentioned before, King has been a little bit more quiet, but not to say that he's not effective. He is a well-rounded player as Swish locks in three. There we go. Heard us talking during halftime.
26 points a game. You can't keep quiet forever.
Absolutely not. Highly effective for the GhostHawks. His best scoring was 38 points, 10 rebounds. And here's a fadeaway shot for Cousins. A little bit too short. Draws a foul on Belitza once again.
Belitza probably got him on the arm. I don't think I don't think Boogie Cousins shoots air balls from that distance.
No.
Let's take a look.
God forbid.
Ooh. I stand corrected once again. Nice defense, Milko. You were a little too close to him. Cousins cashes in on the questionable foul call.
You don't see it on the screen, but Timmy was blowing hot air into his hands. This is coming in cold. It's going to be difficult in this kind of arena. It's always pretty chilly here, even indoors. We don't have central heating in Taiwan. Easton at the top, up against Gao Jingwei, coming around, slipping through, and there's Timmy, loses grip of the ball. Belitza recovers beyond the arc for three, no good. There's Williams swallowing that rebound.
Williams should have 20 rebounds by the time this game's over.
Here's hoping as we see Williams coming through. Oh, excuse me, Cousins. No look pass out to Nick King. It's him up against Williams. Lasers it out of bounds. Nick King, previously playing for the CTBC DEA at New Taipei.
Nick King's a T1 League champion.
Yes. Dragged in 3 triple-doubles total in his T1 career here, hitting 2 this season with the GhostHawks. 8 seconds left to go, and here's Nick King for 3. Off the mark. And here's Li Xingquan ready to go at the baseline. Once again, Williams racking up his rebounds. Back at the paint is Timmy. Good eye, Timmy ready to go at the basket. Timmy pump fakes at Cousins. He finds Belitza once again. He's driving it in, and he has that ball rolling out of the rim. Cousins up against Timmy. Getting a little bit too physical at the shoulder.
Says, yep, I fouled him.
Big congratulations to Timmy, seeing that he got engaged to his now fiance during the season.
Congratulations, Timmy and Mrs. Timmy.
31-year-old, previously playing for the Jotai SBL system, as well as Taiwan Bank. Cousins off to Li Xingquan, wide open for three, and it's good.
Gross.
There we go. There's 13 points for our number 12. Mesa coming in, no good. Put back by Nick King, doesn't work out either. Comes in for the mid-range at the top, still cold.
Still cold. You said it.
Here's Li Xingquan pushing through contact. Just like that. There's a fast break for Eason. Mesa couldn't get the lay-in. And now he's at the baseline for three. Swish goes Dynamite. Boom goes Dynamite, but you know what I mean.
Don't see Willie Reed back on the sideline. Didn't come out after halftime, possibly taking him for observation.
I think that's honestly the better choice for him. I mean, it's all about safety. He just got here. Better to be safe than sorry, as Boogie Cousins all alone at the top.
Boogie.
You know, I know, Scott, you mentioned that he doesn't like to be called Boogie, but it still kind of slips out from time to time for me.
We don't know him that well.
I can't help it. All right, Belisa pops it back out to Eason. Lasers it to Nick King. Nick King, same spot for three. He's just short. He's trying, but he's got to eventually find his teammates. Just pass it out to them. Give them a chance to make the shots.
Nick King's been shooting almost 40% from the three-point line in the season, hurting that stat today. Keep shooting it, Nick. Shoot or shoot. You'll shoot yourself out of this one.
Yeah, he's the type of player also that won't be making excuses. He'll just keep going. But like I mentioned, you know, give a chance for his local teammates. Get their shots in also. Now Nick King tries to find Eason. There's a little bit of a tussle. Timmy bringing it back. Now DeMarcus Cousins bringing it back to the Leopard side. He's going through contact. A little bit chaotic here, and there's an and one, baby!
Awkward pass to the baseline, finds himself with an easy two coming back on a broken play.
Cousins is fired up after getting through that and one. Let's take a look.
Awkward pass to the baseline, almost picked off.
Awkward is right, for sure.
And he finds himself RPRT, right place, right time.
There we go. There's 3 points there for DeMarcus Cousins. 66-46. Cousins has logged in 25 points, 4 rebounds.
Quiet 25 points.
Okay. King, 3 fouls for him. 5 seconds left to go. Besa, before the shot, referees blow the whistle.
Back heel on that sideline. You've got to be conscious of where your feet are at all times as a basketball player, especially in a professional league.
Now he was able to catch on with the shot clock, but didn't pay attention to the line. Zuito number 10 coming in for Leopards.
Lots of playing time for Mouse with race cars sitting out.
Once again, he was on the roster, but he isn't in uniform today. His shoulder is all taped up.
He arrived an hour after we did. I knew he wasn't playing at that point.
Skip to Boogie Cousins and a steal by Besa.
Cousins loading it up.
And finds Nick King. Oh, that is just short too. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Li Xingquan for 3, and it's good, baby.
Bruce, the Bruce is loose today.
Bruce is loose as a goose. Falling off of what you say, Scotty Dean, and there's Nick King drawing a foul.
And I'm gonna give the and one. Nick King flushes it. Hopefully he's okay. Nick King really pump faked him there. Fell over the mountain. Watch this pump fake.
Jumped way too far ahead of himself.
Oh.
Bad landing. Looked like on his elbow.
His hip.
Should be
it's
okay.
Gonna hurt his hip. Oh.
Now, still on the ground. He's slowly coming up. Just give them some time.
Crowd gets behind Bruce's recovery. No need for the stretcher.
Oh, that's going to be a gnarly bone bruise.
Get some ice on that, Bruce.
There's our commissioner, Harry Wong Chunga. Now, for those that don't know or haven't been watching, Harry, our commissioner, used to be the head coach for the Taiwan Leopards in the first year. Now, we're going to go into break, though. Quick turnaround. We'll be right back. 69-48 is the score. We're coming back into game 38. 5 minutes, 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Lee Xingquan had a gnarly fall. Now he's going to be sitting next to Xiao An here, not in uniform.
Cousins leading all scorers for the Leopards with 25. Bruce with 16 sitting there.
Big improvement compared to last night's game. Like you mentioned before, only made 1 of his 8 3-point shots today. Is a very different Bruce. 3 of his 6 he's logged in. Now on the screen is Nick King. You know, hope to see better things for him for the rest of the game.
Sitting with 10 points. Him and Belly got 11 and 10 respectively. I think we haven't seen the best of Nick King yet today.
No, definitely not. We'll see him at the free throw line as earlier on, Bruce took a hard fall because trying to jump over Nick King earlier.
He bit on the pump fake a little too hard.
Yeah. Luckily, he looked to be okay on the side, but it's good to be resting right now. Dunway in the game, first time in the second half. Coming around the perimeter, and here's Cousins. We got a local guarding him right now. Here's that fadeaway shot. Woo! Rattles it right in.
Just a hit by DeMarcus Cousins.
In third quarter, he's already logged in 10 points. Really taking the charge in the Leopards' lead against the GhostHawks tonight.
Crossed him over. Smooth jumper.
Now it's Williams and Cousins. 2 bigs for the Leopards right now. Here's Gao Jingwei coming around the bend, and here's DeMarcus Cousins at the top for 3, and it's good!
Vintage DC wanted the foul too. He did touch a step back from DeMarcus Cousins.
Step aside, younglings. Here comes Cousins. Now Timmy at the baseline trying to learn, and here we go. He answers back.
Both teams stepping up the three-point percentages.
It's Timmy's first field goal today. It's doing zone coming around, off to Gao Jingwei. Coming through into the lane, no one guarding him. There we go, lays it in.
The shifty mouse shows left, goes right. The shifty mouse shows left, goes right.
Shifty is the perfect description for our rookie. Now here's Belitza coming through. It's up against Cousins.
And one. Nice move for the big Serb. Gives up the three, puts it on the floor, and one. Take a look at this. Shows left, switches over to the right. The mouse has got to be rookie of the year.
Too slow for Timmy.
Fix that ponytail.
And there's a lot of people on the forums, they're joking and say that Gao Jingwei kind of looks like Rosa Chen, and he's like, that's a big compliment. Thank you.
That's what he said. Her boss, smart reply from the mouse.
Here's Williams. Nearly pulls through. Looked like it could have gone in. Now here's Eason. Didn't want to make a shot up against Cousins. King loses the ball to Williams. Gao Jingwei bringing it back. Draws a foul for Eason.
Eason grabbed the ball in the waist. Sick and tired of getting blown by the mouse.
Lee Hansen signing a long-term contract with the Tainan GhostHawks after the Kaohsiung Aquas.
See if Gumao can handle the mouse.
All right, well-deserved rest for Cousins.
Some love from the fans.
$6,215 were in the stands yesterday. Looks about to be the same today on a Sunday afternoon, evening. Now,
Chang. Was I right?
Yes, you are. Sang Bo-sun coming in to the game, as well as Daniel Johnson up guarding the Serbian.
Daring Nick King to shoot the three now. Keep shooting it.
Yes, sir. Nick King coming around. He's a little bit stuck corner. Now it's Belitza. 4 seconds left to go. Timmy's got to make a move. 2 seconds in. And Gumao Weijia couldn't pull through.
Gets it off in time.
Dunway.
Quick travel.
Yeah.
Might have hop-stepped him.
A little bit.
Maximum effort, Jungwei, OG Leopard.
Then they're on the block for Taiwan basketball. Played for the Dreamers even before when the Dreamers joined the Plus League. Has experience playing in the CBA as well. Now his third year with the Leopards. Evan Williams, no look pass out to Dunway. Dunway at the corner. Oh, airballs it though. The whoop is right, Scott. And Timmy for three. Oh, another air ball, but there's Belitza at the basket.
Timmy might have had his partially blocked. Jungwei, no excuse on his. Oh boy.
Yeah. Can't make those such bad shots when you're wide open. That's a big problem in Taiwanese basketball. Nick King bringing it back to the GhostHawks. Gumao Weijia. Ooh, good defense for Mouse.
No call.
Gao Jingwei finds Daniel Johnson. There's back and forth now. Once again, Dunway at the top.
Mouse.
Skips it to Mouse for three, and it's good, baby.
Mouse knocks down the standstill three.
It's a cookie for Dunway. 81-57 is the score. Just shy of 2 minutes left in this quarter. Gumao Weijia, 6 seconds left. They really like to kill that time. Sang Bo-sun couldn't make that three there.
This game is getting away from the GhostHawks. Really turning point when Willie Reed went down. Lost a lot of tenacity on defense.
Yeah, it's quite a shame. So in zone 4-3. This is that open shot. Leopards possession. Out of bounds. King pops it out of bounds there.
We weren't seeing the Leopards cut to the hole and get so many open layups when Willie Reed was protecting the rim.
It's a timeout called for the Tainan GhostHawks. We'll see some subs coming in. Let's see what interim head coach Nick Yunsen has to say for the GhostHawks.
Looking like everyone's going to get to play today.
发底线守盯人，然后你问他，
我们做到三角去做，哎，我们都来个。
Take a look at Cousins' performance in the third quarter alone. He scored, I believe they said 10 points.
Yeah, sitting with 30 points right now, leading all scores.
13 points in the third quarter on the screen we see right here. Making 80% of his field goal shots.
Very efficient.
You know, if this is his way to say goodbye to Taiwan, it's a heck of a way to do it. But once again, like we said before, we'd love to see him around a little bit longer.
Can they afford him?
Oh, it's not about money. It's more so
If he wants to play?
If he wants to do it.
I think the Taiwanese fans have accepted him, and I think if you're a player coming into Taiwan, you enjoy playing here.
Go inside, you pop out. Okay, let's go.
We shall see, I suppose, as we're taking a look at our long live Leopard girls.
The Lala Dways.
Yeah, Lala Dways.
DeMarcus, thinking about should I stay or should I go?
Cue that British song.
Exactly.
Forgot the band name. All right, starting with a Leopards possession here. Gao Jingwei, 5 seconds left to go. Drops in another three. Zhang Guosen brings it back to Nick King. Nick King coming through. There's that shot in. The 28-year-old. Gao Jingwei, the only rookie on the Leopards team now, manages to find DJ, but couldn't execute. Yep, couldn't finish right there. Belitza trying to finish there, gets a rebound, but no good.
Still one more quarter to play. GhostHawks have found themselves in a very deep hole. Thanks to one of these threes, second one, first one, Mouse having his way. Drive, can shoot. Let's give Smile a chance. We see Smile come back in the game for Mouse.
30 seconds left. It's been nice to see, like we mentioned before, a couple of the OG Leopards back in the game.
Daniel Johnson on the line. Had an interesting transition. Went from playing university in Australia to Pepperdine College for 1 year. Shout out to the Pepperdine Waves, where he actually started that year. I say that surprisingly because that's quite the transition. Got 1 year of eligibility left to go D1. Good for you, Daniel Johnson.
All right, one more possession left. Gomao Waijia coming around, finds Nick King. Skips it to Wu Hongxing, no good there.
Oof.
Jump way, making space, stepping back for three, no good, but there's Williams coming through for the rebound. Gets himself two, baby, and that's how you end the third quarter for game 38. Score is 88-59.
29-point lead going into the fourth quarter. We might see the entire roster for the Leopards here today.
Leopards pretty strong throughout this game thanks to Gao Jingwei as well as DeMarcus Cousins, of course, leading the score for the Leopards. Stay tuned for more T1 basketball.
我的球衣来，宇轩先2个，轮到小峰再2个。
哦，等一下。
好，小峰抽出，宇轩抽出的第一个维勋 R 区2排4号，维勋 R 区2排4号。
以及微醺 R 区3排5号，3排5号。好，小峰换你2位。第一位，微醺 T 区5排1号，微醺 T 区5排1号。 以及微醺 T 区7排7号，微醺 T 区7排7号，以上4位可以获得球衣。再次谢谢宇轩以及小峰。记得球迷朋友们被2位女孩抽到的，记得到服务台来登记，我们可以送给你的微醺区的球衣。谢谢。 好，另外呢，再次跟大家报告，我们在赛后将会有4组女孩们一起轮流表演的呈现，精心设计的表演，欢迎大家持续给我们女孩加油支持。在赛后呢，可以留在我们的现场，来欣赏她们精彩的表演演出。
We just came through the end zone again. What you standing on? Real big business. City of the Dubs, you know we stay winning. Okay, 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 okay. Do it for the bang. Okay, 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 okay. Do it for the bang. Hey, red and gold on me, you know it's gang gang. Words of Uncle 40, you know it's bang bang.
Bang bang Niner gang. 49. San Francisco 49ers are in the playoffs for NFL, American football, for those that don't know, as we start off the 4th quarter. Shout out to the Bay Area. Smile off to DJ, now to Sunway with 4 seconds left to go. Tries to make the 3 for himself. Nick King for 3, off target once again.
Jungwei with a spin.
There's a fadeaway shot for Sunway. Like you said, you know, won't be surprised if we see all of the Leopards players on the roster play today, including our Blue Buckets.
It's unfortunate. Most players are probably here to see DeMarcus Cousins play, but with a game like this, 30-point lead, a coach doesn't want to play guys like DeMarcus Cousins, risking injury and such. Take a look at Cheng. See if he can put his stamp on the game today. Boom.
Zhang Guosen had quite a career with the SBL Taiwan Blank. Played there from 2006 all the way to last year. Nicknamed Laba or Trumpet.
Nicknamed Trumpet.
Yeah. Now he's also garnered the Mr. 3000 nickname as he scored 3,000 points in the SBL. As Williams brings the ball back to the Leopards. And Williams coming in hot up against Alex.
Adding to his totals here in the career T1 League, might be the rebounding leader.
Nick King lost the ball for a second, tries to get it in. We can hear him saying, oh my God, like.
Working so hard.
Yeah, absolutely. Not one of his games. Hopefully he'll shake it off at the 5-week Lunar New Year break. Dunway is struggling, but draws
Chang
a foul.
Handsy defense. Bailed out Jungwei with a foul.
Now, I mentioned before that the GhostHawks signed quite a few point guards. They're really stacked up with local players, more so than the other teams. But you might have noticed a couple of players missing, including Wesley.
Nick King getting an explanation from the referee. You see another spin move.
Take a look at that in slow-mo.
Pushed him right in front of the referee.
And like I mentioned earlier, Wesley is actually now leased to the SBL, one of the SBL Irlong teams, on a loan as they're short of local players due to investigation.
Oh boy, is that the gambling investigation?
Yeah, yes sir, as Williams goes in for the mid-range shot. We do not condone betting and point shaving here. As Chang once again pulls through for 3. That's going to be an assist for Belitza.
Butter triple from Chang. 92 to 64.
Johnson finds Williams down low. He's trying to push through Zhang Bosan and Belitza. There we go. There's Lou Buckets, number 7, coming in for Zhenwei.
Skip to my Lou. Didn't see any Kai today, possibly getting a break. And an errant pass directly out of bounds from Chu. Coach all smiles.
Lu Jiaming, Sweet Lou, has a brother playing for the Puran Pilots for the Plus League. Seeing a lot less minutes from number 7 these days. No look pass out to Nick King, and 4-3. Thank goodness. Yes, sir.
Deep 2 in rhythm.
Lou out to Williams. And there's Smile, nails in 3 there.
Smile tickles the twine.
Still have yet to see Cousins. Still gonna rest. Probably not until, won't see him till 3 minutes in, 3 minutes left of the game.
I don't think we see him.
At all, you don't think?
Or coach puts him in, he gets hurt, coach gets fired.
Well, I don't think we'll be seeing Sangha as the head coach for long. We see that Charles Dubé-Bray at the sidelines also. As Zui Dong nails in too. Nick King for and
Making
one,
it happen
baby.
for himself now. 3's not falling, let's attack the rim.
Some subs in. We see Guo Shaojie, Jay, number 24, coming in, as well as Penguin, 72.
Good minutes from Chang. Nick King has a quiet 17. Take a look at DeMarcus Cousins, relaxing, enjoying the view.
Low-key. Chilling.
Encouraging his teammates to box out.
A lot of the Leopards, every time they interviewed him wanting to talk about Cousins, they all mentioned that he made a really good impression. As soon as he met with the players, Cousins asked for all of their names, and I guess that's pretty significant for the local players.
He wanted to know their names.
Yeah, I mean, the bar is that low.
What a team player. Hey, number 12, pass me my water bottle.
Yeah.
Good for Cousins.
I mean, I think that gives the fans and the players some hope that, you know, he comes in really, you know, truly caring for the game, wanting to win for the team and knowing the players' names. But like we said, TBD, we'll find out as King at the top.
Always good to know your teammates' names.
Yeah, it is nice. Chinese, English, one of them.
Excuse me, your name is Smile? Yes, Smile.
Literally. And Daniel Johnson, one-hand slammer, baby. The Australian has put in 5 points today's game.
On the floor. Not going to give it to him. See that dunk, DJ.
There we go.
It's the one-hand white man special.
Put that in your highlight reel. Now Now you mentioned that DJ played for the 3-on-3 national Australian team.
That's right. Last year in Singapore, took home gold.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll see him for the 3-on-3 in the Olympics.
Different style with the 3-on-3. These 3-on-3, you know, you have to play in the half court, so getting back on defense. So you really have a jack of all trades players, like a real Swiss Army knife. A guy that could shoot, a guy that could dribble a little bit, a guy that, and he was playing in the half court's much different than running up and down full court.
It's a whole lot of different, but it's also something to keep note. It's only 15 minutes and it's non-stop gameplay. You can only have 5 players on your roster. No coach allowed.
They all got to be shooters.
But it's quite fun to watch, and typically they have 3-on-3 tournaments in the middle of the city. So we had a Taipei Challenger earlier in October, hosted at Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, speaking of the middle of the city, as we find ourselves in the middle of Taoyuan, that big dome they're using downtown Taipei could really work well for these DeMarcus Cousins games. But I guess they're just not going to use it.
Whoa.
Back to the game.
Daniel Johnson loses grip of the ball, and here's Penguin laying it in.
Was that Penguin from Trumpet? No, Penguin.
No, it's Penguin. Lucier. That's almost, it sounds pretty similar to Penguin in Chinese, phonetically speaking. Zhurin Zhong coming in, pops it back out to Chen Xiaorong. No one guarding him, misses the three-point shot. It's going to be GhostHawks possession. Out of bounds.
Time continues to run, 6 minutes and 6 seconds. So it must be a TV timeout. They're putting it back on now. Scores table wants this game to end.
Well, we had quite a few delays today after all. But yeah, you're right about the that big dome opening up in Taipei.
What are they going to do there?
That's a good question. I mean, there were rumors swirling around, so many different teams or even different sports saying, oh yeah, that'll be our home stadium. Oh, that'll be our home field. But as of right now, it's not really claimed by any particular team. We might be seeing 2026 WBC being held there, but that is if Chinese Taipei is going to be qualified. They have to play in a couple of qualifier rounds, I believe, before they can actually host.
I imagine the stadium here is a bit cheaper on the rent.
Cheaper, but still pretty expensive. Devin Williams. 9 seconds left to go for a shot there. Couldn't pull through. Now it's Daniel Johnson for 3, and it's good.
DJ.
Let's see if we can get it up to 10 double digits today.
As the fans go crazy, how come it must have been a certain amount of rebounds?
Oh my goodness, we'll have to take a look at that online.
Maybe that's his 1000th rebound.
It's got to be some record by now. Zhurin Zhong for 3, and it's good. He's taking a page off of Daniel Johnson there.
Everybody eating on the roster today for the Leopards.
You get one, you get one. Everybody gonna get one. And Belitza, no cookie for you there.
Bench really fired up getting behind the Leopards players.
I'll tell you why they're fired up. Williams has racked up 29 rebounds. He could round it. Actually, I'm sorry. He's racked up to 30 rebounds now.
That's what I was saying. We're looking at a new rebound champ after today's game.
Louise, man. No one can defeat that.
He's on pace to get 35, the way they're shooting.
No kidding. Help him out, folks.
Well, there's a little tidbit for today's game. He's going to have the all-time leading rebounding stats here if he gets one more, because I think Dwight Howard at 31 could be mistaken.
Let's see if I can pull that up.
To the internet.
To the internet we go. Now Belitza coming off.
As we don't have a production team feeding us stats.
No, this is all stuff we gotta look up
come from
on
my
our
head, Google, my paper here, and whatever Taylor can come up with on the fly.
Got a timeout here. 5 minutes, 3 seconds left in the in this game. 105-75 is the score. A lot of three-point shots being made in this final quarter. One of them including Daniel Johnson. well as seeing Zhu Yingzong here. Lead.
Don't sweat the technique. Don't sweat the technique. Never sweat the technique.
还有拿起你的拍拍扇，最大声的礼物就往这边射。来，注意哦，注意哦，礼物过去了。来，要礼物的举起你的双手。
Don't sweat the technique. Never sweat the technique.
好，我们感谢台湾啤酒提供的台酒生技面膜以及洗颜乳啊，这是相当好的产品。来，注意安全啊！举起你的双手，礼物就往你那边丢过去。
好，暂停，时间到。
Coming in after that timeout here is DeMarcus Cousins, chilling with his teammates on the bench.
What did we come up with for rebounding leader of all time? 30, is that going to do it? Tough pull. I pulled up, I know Dwight had 25 in his first game against the DEA, his debut game last year. That was a double overtime game.
Trying to pull it up on my little computer right now.
Guys on the bench seem to be on top of it with their reaction after his 30th rebound.
It was an absolute black hole for those rebounds, I tell you.
You're gonna have to thank Nick King at the end of the day for all those rebounds.
All right, well, I can't pull it up for last season, so can't really verify. But as of this season, yeah, most definitely.
The unofficial T1 League rebound champion.
Yes, sir.
Looking to add to those totals here at the free throw line. .22 points, 30 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal.
Insane. Now, taking a look at the stats, though, Williams does hold all the top 4 rebounds this season, 25, 25, 23, 22. And then we got Christian Krajina at 20 for the top 5. Off the mark for his free throw. There's a fast break, and Penguin gets in an and one.
It slows this game down even more. Penguin to the free throw line. We'll see if he can make this a 25-point game. Penguin. There's another rebound, 31 for Devin Williams.
Goodness, he just keeps ranking it up. I mean, we still got just shy of 5 minutes. He can still go.
My goodness.
Insane stuff. And there's a double-handed dunk.
32 rebounds and counting.
If DeMarcus Cousins wasn't the X factor tonight, it'd probably be Devin Williams. And here's Kumaweja. 4-3, and there's another one!
Wow.
Ooh, look at the crowd go. Might be a blowout game tonight, but the fans are going nuts for Devin Williams, and there's another 2 for Smile.
Fans get to witness a record-setting night here in the T1 League.
It's great to see the fans get all excited as number 18, Wu Hongxin, gets to it.
You watch Devin Williams play, he hunts rebounds. Doesn't hang out of the three-point line, he hunts rebounds.
An absolute unit coming from the CBA, and here he is coming in, probably getting an offensive foul, knocking King's nose a little bit.
That won't look good in slow motion if they do show that one. Bopped him in the nose.
Kai. Number 82, Kai coming in for Williams. 24 points, 33 rebounds. Great game.
I was in the shop, someone bought his jersey. as that'll put Devin Williams to the bench. They've seen enough. 32 rebounds will do it.
Stop, stop. I mean, come on, don't you want to round it up to 35?
I think they might have left him in there to try to get that record.
And then they're like, okay, past 30, all right, you sit down.
He rolls his ankle getting the 33rd.
Yeah. Better be safe than sorry. He'll have another time. Demolay jab, second free throw. That's good. Belitza coming in for what looks to be King.
Shake that one off, Nick King. Shake that one off.
All right, first time seeing Yeo Rankai in this game. As Sunway lasers it out to Samael. Off the mark now. Lucier coming in, drops it in.
So our first look at 3 original Italian Leopards on the floor. Smile, Kai, and Jungwei.
Oh, such a nice throwback. Now there are the OG Leopards that got the chance to now play with 2 NBA stars. Here's Lucier again, passes it on to Belitza, gets it in. That's an assist for number 72.
Also the OG Leopards that finished last in the league.
They sure did. Now, I mentioned before, last season, they concluded the first half of the season, 1 win, 11 losses. This is such a huge difference now. DJ finding Leo Rankai, pushes through, tries to make the basket. Good effort. No look pass out to Penguin. No cigar there.
This clock can't run out fast enough.
Well, you know what they say, watch pot never boils.
Maximum effort, Jungwei. Ludacris likes it.
I think that was Lil Jon.
Oh, my bad.
Come on, you're a DJ yourself.
Oh, I don't play that kind
Oh
of
my goodness. All right, well, here's Smile, skips it to DJ, but Kumawe just steals that cookie. All the way to 72, Penguin. And he finds Belitza.
Belly.
Ooh, lots of tussle up in the air right now.
Sure, let's stop the clock. Send Belly to the free throw line.
You really want to make it home for dinner, don't you?
Got to fight the taxis to get here. Thinking about U-biking to the slow train again.
Don't even tell me about that. Now 32.
Cute, who's this guy?
Is coming in, Gibson.
Gibson. Welcome, Gibson.
Center for the Taiwan Leopards, standing at 205 centimeters, only 24 years old.
A big local.
Big local.
Possibly some upside. As Milko Belitza. It's good from the line.
Punches 19.7 rebounds today.
And a dunk.
1 dunk. I believe all but King has made a dunk today.
Telling people to clear out. He's going to take him to the hole here. Watch this.
He's really burning that clock here. Spins around and for the fadeaway, just short. But Leo Rankai gets the rebound back for Leopards. Penguin quickly coming back to defense. That 3-point shot is short for Lou Buckets. Oh, off the mark once again. A little rusty for threes, maybe.
Daring him to shoot.
From the top for 3. A little bit off the mark there.
See what they do here. The classy play is to let the shot clock run out, but I think Jungwei's going to clear him out and try to score.
Final possession left. Now it's the Leopards. And here we go for 3, baby. He's not not so gentlemanly. He'll do what he wants.
Jungwei decides to add insult to injury.
Maximum effort, like you say all the time, as the clock winds down. Everyone is kind of slowing down now. This is the time.
Mammoth win for the Leopards will go into Chinese New Year and start the Year of the Dragon, #1 in the T1 League.
Sitting pretty still. The Taiwan Leopards at first place, DEA at second, and GhostHawks at third. Now, unfortunately, their big, GhostHawks' big signing, Willie Reed, he came in hot, like I mentioned before, good speed and solid defense. Unfortunately, that funny landing he had, we hope that he's doing okay, hope he gets a proper MRI check. But otherwise, Leopards coming in hot today after the upset last night. Game concludes 114-88.
We got to witness something special. Devin Williams setting the T1 League record in rebounds with 32.
Now,
Monster.
like we mentioned before, might be DeMarcus Cousins' final dance here at Taiwan. But like we said, fingers crossed that we'll see him again after the break. But it is quite a long break, so.
Fingers crossed I'll see you again, TC.
Absolutely, we definitely hope so. I mean, that just means we get to work more. We get to call the game some more.
As our 10-day contract has come to an end, and DeMarcus Cousins' contract has come to an end, both of us waiting for extensions.
There you go, that's right. We mentioned before, Gao Jingwei and Lin Xinquan, the rookies of the Taiwan Beer Leopards, have been quite standout. 16 points for Lin Xinquan. Had a funny landing on his elbow and his hip. And Gao Jingwei logging in 12.7 rebounds. And DeMarcus Cousins, 30 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Taking a look.
Little Wayne.
No, Wayne, that's Usher.
Oh.
Wait, no, it's Nelly.
Nelly.
Oh my God. Wow.
好，现场呢就会听到你们的掌声，送给我们的队员们精彩的表现。
Now we got Devin
我们今天呢
Williams,
先来第一个
Lin
访问，
Xinquan
就要来
Bruce,
访
and
问
of course DeMarcus
Devin Williams。
Cousins.
哦 ，Devin Williams 来先，为什么呢？
I'd like to
因为
thank
他
Willie
今
Reed
天
for
得到
going down and letting me get all these rebounds.
22分，32个篮板，打破了联盟的纪录。你们的掌声在哪里 ？Congratulations, 33个 rebound。可不可以让他谈一谈哦，这一次打破联盟纪录的一些想法，以及今天比赛的感受？
It feel good, you know. So, just working hard, put my time in every day, believing in myself, being patient, you know, being inspired, you know, everything above. But you know, it wasn't easy, but it's something that I do. It's something that I take pride in. So, you know, that's what happens when you know you be patient and wait your turn, and it showed up today.
所以他今天他觉得他就是准备好，那他就是他觉得篮板球对他来说他是很享受在做这件事情的。那他对他来说他就是每天都保持有耐心，然后他很开心他可以打破就是联盟纪录。
好，再次把掌声送给 Devin Williams， 恭喜他。那我们接下来邀请到信宽来帮我们谈一下，就是今天在比赛的时候精彩的表现，在后半段哦有一个这个跌倒的情况，现在目前身体的状况还好吗？
是还可以，还正常。
好，那今天你的手感其实蛮好的，可不可以谈谈自己平常有没有在赛前做了一些什么样的调整，来跟我们大家分享一下？
当然就是因为在昨天的比赛，自己在外线或者是上篮的命中率其实都不高，那当然不希望维持这样子的情况继续发生，所以今天早上其实有就是特别就是加强一下自己哪些不足的地方，然后也有 多做一点外线的投篮，然后去维持自己的手感。那很开心今天有好的表现，然后加上球队也大比分赢球。
好，那最后一个要请您跟大家讲一下，因为我们在主场应该是今天是过年前的最后一个比赛主场的赛事，来跟大家新年拜一下，这个说一些吉祥话吧。就在你今天算是你本土 MVP 的代表，来跟我们大家讲一下。
祝大家龙年吉龙龙来啦！
耶！掌声鼓励一下，谢谢信宽。
So Bruce basically
接
saying
下来
that
就轮到我们的
he's doing
Cousins 了
okay.
哦
He'll
那
probably be
我
all
们
right
想要请
after a nice long
Cousins 来聊一
recovery
下，谈
over
谈
the
今天
Lunar New Year break.
那个30分的
Scored
火
16
烫手感的表现，
points for
今天
the
在赛
young
前是
buck,
不是有做一些
and
什么样
as
不
we
一样
see
的
on
调整
the
还是因为在队员上
see on
面
the
的配
screen
合已
here,
经磨合到一
Cousins
个不
30
错的
points,
程
5
度？
rebounds and 5 assists.
I think it was important for us to come out and have a bounce back game. None of us was, happy about last night's performance. So, we definitely came in with a better focus, a better energy, and you could see the urgency from the start to finish of the game. So when we play this way, we can beat anybody. So, credit to us for having this bounce back game and just coming out playing the correct way. And shout out to my guy Dev. He was a beast tonight, man. He turned this game out for sure.
对，昨天我们比赛的内容不是很理想，那球队输球，但今天大家都是要准备好，我们希望可以在过年前拿下一场很漂亮的胜利，所以很开心，我们今天都有执行好，大家都表现得很棒。那他也特别称赞说 ，Devin 就是今天他真的表现得非常非常好，在攻防两端都给球队很大的贡献。
那再来请 Cousins 来跟现场所有的球迷朋友支持他，以及来到我们现场帮我们云豹加油的球迷，有没有什么话要对他们说一下？
Forever grateful for you guys' support and love. It doesn't go unnoticed. I've said it time and time again. You guys have been incredible since I've stepped foot here, and like I said, it doesn't go unnoticed. So I appreciate you guys, and it's all love from my end.
他很开心的球迷对他的支持，从他10天1个礼拜以前进到台湾，球迷对他的这些爱跟他的支持，他都有感受到，所以他是真的非常谢谢大家，就是经常来看球也好，或是支持他也好，所以很开心，就是球迷对他的支持。
好，根据我们的传统，其实我们刚刚呢也让信宽来拜年了。那刚刚也问过球团，要请2位我们这个主力的球员用中文来帮我们跟大家说新年快乐。
I want to wish them a happy new year.
新年快乐。
耶！好，接下来 Cousins 来。
新年快乐！
耶！掌声鼓励。
My Chinese is not the worst in the building.
谢谢我们的球员们。Thank you everybody。来，我们 photo call。拍照的时间，请信宽跟着女孩们一起面对我们前面的。
And Xing and Kuaila, to all you folks, TC, it's been fun sitting next to you again here for a couple games. Hopefully it's not the end of us, but...
We'll see. TBD, our upcoming games after the break. It's going to be February 17th, 7 o'clock. Taipei Mars up against the Kaohsiung Aquas, hosting it at K Arena. Once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in and supporting the English broadcast. I mean so much. We had so much fun calling the games with you in these last 4 games. And stay tuned for Game 40 as well, February 18th, 6 o'clock. Taiwan Leopards playing the Kaohsiung Aquas. Taylor Chen and Scotty D signing off for hopefully not one last time, but for a while.
It's been fun.
Happy Lunar New Year, folks. Take care. TC Scotty D signing off.
的表演，让我们欢迎 Long Life 电报女舞蹈总监小范，精彩的演唱。
Hello， 大家好，我是电报女的舞蹈总监小凡。大家好，晚上好，很高兴今天呢在这边大家一起到最后，帮我们桃园永丰云豹加油到最后一刻，给自己一个掌声鼓励好吗？接下来赛后，我们女孩们将会带来非常多精彩的演出，希望大家呢都不要离开，陪我们一起到最后。那今天有来的朋友们呢，希望往后的每一场球赛都可以看到你们，好吗？好，那为我们桃园永丰云豹拿下胜利，可以吗？可以。那接下来呢，由我先来为大家赛后开唱我的第2首新单曲，叫《没有 Sunday》。这首歌呢，想给大家一个很慵懒、很 chill 的感觉，所以欢迎大家把你们的手机相机举起来，然后后面的朋友，你们可以一起把你们手电筒拿起来，跟着音乐，跟着歌声一起摇摆。那就送给大家《没有 Sunday》，谢谢。喜欢的话，可以到各大音乐平台搜寻小凡的没有 Sunday。接下来，让我们热烈掌声欢迎我们精彩的表演。
谢谢小凡，送上第2组的古筝加中式耍枪的表演。我们Long Life女孩们少仪、燕燕以及牛奶。 好了，掌声送给我们带来第二组的古筝以及中式耍枪的表演，少仪燕燕以及牛奶。第三组表演的呈现，长笛、小提琴、竖琴加现代舞，由 Jasmine、Wendy、Nia、笑笑以及子轩精心设计表演的女孩们，非常的用心，结合了我们过年的气氛来呈现自己的才艺，送给大家。就让我们今天赛后跟最强的直播平台Long Live直播平台呢一起合作的连续2天的主题周。听到大家的掌声，送给我们的女孩们，精彩的表演，精心设计，准备好了。好了，掌声送给我们的女孩们，精彩的第3组的表演。接下来我们最后一组要来合舞的 ending 喽，由艾龙、马妹、云奇、安如、小峰、Jasmine 以及 Wendy 一起来进行的合舞表演。感谢大家的支持，我们一样把眼光放在球场上的女孩们。Let's go！
겁이 나서 시작조차 안 해봤다면 그댄 투덜대지 마라 좀 주저하면 기회는 모두 너를 비켜가 가슴 펴고 나와 봐라 좀 Bring the boys out Yeah
voice out, voice out. Type of girl that'll make you wanna dream. Type of girl. Type of girl that can straight up fuck the screen. Straight up. Type of girl you wanna ice and make me free. Type of girl you wanna wipe up send the plate. Didn't know that you were cold till you found my fire. Heavens get you soaking up here in quiet. You say something else, you're a liar. 'Cause I'm that girl that drive you crazy, but you can't leave me alone. Got you thinking maybe I was supernatural. Put you under spells or look into a crystal ball. I'm not like just other girls at all.
掌声加尖叫，送给一系列女孩们的表演。再次谢谢让 Left 电报里所有的女孩们在今天赛后完美的演出。感谢现场所有的球迷朋友陪伴我们到年前的主场的比赛。在年后呢，希望大家持续来关注我们桃园台啤永丰云豹球队所有的相关讯息，以及到现场来帮我们球队们加油。感谢你们。